everything has a weakness, right? Superman has kryptonite, Spider-Man has Mary Jane, and Disney has sequels. Back on the cinema scale today, guys, we are having a first look at Moana 2. Moana journeys to the far seas of Oceania after receiving an unexpected call from her wayfinding ancestors. The film is directed by David Derrick Jr., Jason Hand, and Dana Ladoe Miller. It's definitely a step down from the original directors of this movie and the men who created it, Jason Musker and Ron Clements. They directed Aladdin together, Princess and the Frog, and all of the treasures that Disney lovers have come to know today. But for some reason, they were mysteriously removed from the project. There are no songs in this movie by Lin-Manuel Miranda, but there is a lot of theme in connection with his style of music. So maybe that was the writers and composers' way of trying to stir up those Lin-Manuel like feelings. The returning actors, that was a really good thing. Auli'i Cravalho, who made her debut as Moana from the first movie, has returned, reprising her role alongside Dwayne Johnson as Maui. This is a family adventure, a kind of movie. It takes place 3 years after the events of the first movie. At this point now, Moana is a wayfinder. She has a little sister, and she is called by the ancestors to break a curse that they could not break in their younger years. The curse has been put on the people of the ocean so that they could not be united as a collective group of people. And the god involved in this curse is dangerous. I think that was my favorite part of the entire movie, the villain. And so Moana teams up with Maui so that they can be able to go on another adventure and unite all of the people of the oceans. And with her in this adventure, there are a few sidekick characters, supporting roles that don't really do much for the film. They're just there. They say their one-liners. They come onto the screen. They walk off of the screen. I really enjoyed the pig and the chicken. I think they were the comedic treasure in this particular movie. This movie does have a lot more singing than the first movie. Some of the songs are like, what are we doing here? But there are some songs that were memorable, like songs that I'm humming in my car after the movie. One song in particular, it's supposed to be the replacement for How Far I'll Go. It's entitled What Lies Beyond. And then there's another song entitled Get Lost, which was really cool because this character is helping Moana to change her perspective and how she can accomplish her task and save her adventure. So I thought that was really clever and extremely unique. The movie did, in a way, remind me of Frozen #2. Like, I don't know if you guys got that Into the Unknown vibe. Like, there was a lot of Frozen-like references in this particular movie, except we're dealing with water, especially for those scenes where nature is starting to fight back against our sweet, beautiful, and timid Moana. One of the things that made this movie particularly difficult was the lack of character development. She plays the same girl. She has a little sister now. The stakes are not any higher than they were in the first movie. I mean, obviously she doesn't want to leave her baby sister, but there's no motivation there. The little sister, there's no character development between her and Moana, although there are some endearing scenes between the two of them that will make you go, oh, that's so cute. But other than that, the familial relationship here in this movie is just boring, to say the least. Moana still plays that jolts of bravery but not consistent girl. She's unsure of herself. She's still on the fence as to what she needs to do, even though it's clearly told to her what she needs to do. Dwayne Johnson, again, another stagnant character. He's the same exact character. In fact, I feel like they took one script and copied and pasted it. Like, they literally took the script from the first movie, brushed out the rest of the surrounding dialogue, told him, here, Dwayne, just come back and do exactly what you did the last movie. He's still slick. He plays a sly character, same as the first movie. There's no growth in his character. The relationship with him and Moana isn't really different. Even the way he treats her in some scenes, I'm like, okay, we've seen this before. It seems like he cares a little bit more slightly in this movie. The audience was fantastic, though. I watched the movie in a basic laser format, but I do recommend that you watch this movie in IMAX. It's really cool because there are some awesome scenes of the ocean. The colors pop off the screen, but I think they'll do much more benefit to you in the format of IMAX. There's lots of adventure, and then there's some mild suspense, which will keep you entertained throughout the movie. But it's one of those films that's like, that was entertaining, but what are we really learning? Like, what are we trying to accomplish from this story? There's one post-credit scene. The post-credit scene is important because obviously they're trying to set up for a third movie. We get to be able to see this mysterious villain that was really off screen a lot of the time in the movie. And you get to know what happened to a character from the first movie. So if you've seen the first movie and you're trying to figure out, hey, where's that guy? The post-credit scenes will make much more sense if you watch the first movie first. Let me know what you guys think in the comment box about this particular movie. And if you want to know what movie has that similar vibe, click the next video. I think you guys will be surprised. Other than that, catch you on the next review.